Trump does not win at SCOTUS every time, contrary to many media reports. This is an oddball case that has garnered a lot of publicity. The background is that Armando Abrego Garcia, born in El Salvador, came to the United States illegally as a teenager, reportedly to escape gang violence at his home. Since 2019, he's lived outside Washington, D.C. with his wife, a U.S. citizen, and their 3 children, all of whom are also U.S. citizens. Immigration officials began efforts to deport Abrego Garcia in 2019. The issue is whether he was or is a member of the MS-13 gang. He lost the first round and was subject to deportation. The courts later granted him a reprieve. A piece of evidence was that the gang members in El Salvador continued to threaten and harass his family, and authorities in that country were and would be unable or unwilling to protect him from past or feared future persecution. Fast forward to March 2025, when ICE officers took Abrego Garcia into custody. He was sent to Texas and then to El Salvador's Terrorism Confinement Center. I agree with this for TDA and MS-13 gang members and others who have committed serious crimes, but I do agree with the judge in Maryland who ordered him to be brought back to the U.S. This case reminds me of the old cry wolf issue. If the loonies would only complain about someone with a legitimate case like this fellow, it might be easier to resolve this case. The vast majority of those shipped out are the worst of the worst. Why do we still have sanctuary cities and politicians arguing for the bad guys? It's a wrong approach. And let's settle this down and be more organized in getting rid of the bad guys. In any event, it initially looked like SCOTUS was going to rule for the Trump administration, but then changed its mind and ruled that Garcia needed to be brought back from El Salvador. As a fact, I believe he will be brought back in the next week or so. This is Dr. David D. Shine. Thanks for joining me for this special edition of Saving America. Remember, a new Saving America show is aired on the Brushwood Media Network every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Listen on any of the 16 network stations, Apple or Google mobile app, Apple CarPlay, TuneIn, Smart Speaker, and all smart TVs. Find more information at the brushwoodmedianetwork.com. Please be sure to join us each week. We welcome and love your feedback from our growing audience.